Hello, I'm Michael Diamond. You're watching Muscle Central. Okay, we're counting down the final 2 weeks from the 2021 Arnold Classic, and I'm going to make my predictions. Uh, might be way off. It's a tough lineup to call, and let's start off with the lineup. We got Lionel Bayeki, William Bonac, Max Charles, Sung Shu Lee, Mohammed El Aman, Steve Kuklo, Assam Mustafa, Sergio Oliva Jr., Justin Rodriguez, Ian Vier, Akeem Williams, Nick Walker, and Roelly Winkler. Uh, I'm not going to give my I'm not going to give all predictions for all the placings. I'm going to do my top five. Let me start off with this. Uh, I hate to say it. I don't think Roelly Winkler is going to be a factor in this show. Uh, didn't look very good in Chicago. It was a week or two later. The Alicante Spain show, he made a lot of improvements. Placed second behind Nathan DeAsher, but it still qualified him for the Olympia. He did make big improvements from Chicago, but he really was real off in Chicago. Made improvements, but still not the Roelly we expect to see. If he doesn't make the same type of improvements that he made from Chicago to Spain going into the Arnold, I don't think he's going to be a factor, and I don't think he's going to make those improvements. I think it's a combination of his age and the fact that he's been off for a couple of years now from competition, and mass monsters tend not to do as good as they get older in comparison to a smaller size competitor. It just seems that way. So I don't think it's going to happen with him. He's not going to be a factor. Let's go to the top five. Now, no particular order. You got Ian Vier, Steve Kuklo, William Bonac, uh, Akeem Williams, and Nick Walker. Let's start with number five, Ian Vier. I know you're going to say, well, he beat Steve Kuklo in Texas. Yes, he beat Steve Kuklo in Texas, and I'm not going to bitch about the decision, but truth is, it could have went either way. Uh, if anything, he might have edged him out on conditioning, uh, but it was close, and it could have gone either way. I think we're going to see tighter, drier, better conditions Steve Kuklo. So I don't think Ian is beating him this time around. So I have Ian in fifth place. Fourth, I made a video discussing this just very recent, and the more I thought about it, the more I felt this way. Another one where I hate to say, but I think that we're going to see the defending Arnold Classic champion, William Bonac, uh, taking fourth. Not that he's going to take it very lightly. I think he's going to be battling, but I think ultimately that's what's going to happen. Last year in the Olympia, he definitely was a little bit off. Said that he had some sort of a leg injury. I'm not sure what exactly was going on. It affected his training. But like I've said in that past video, sometimes an athlete can get old overnight. Once again, um, I'm leaning towards. I'm starting to feel that we might have seen the best William Bonac. That doesn't mean he's gonna be dropping right away through these placings and the big shows. After all, this is a stacked lineup in this show. I see William Bonac fourth place. Third place, Nick Walker. He's only 26, I believe. I'm almost certain he hasn't turned 27 yet. For his age, well, he has muscle maturity beyond his age. He carries a lot of muscle. The two times we saw him on the pro stage, he's brought conditioning. And from his pro debut last year to his win in Chicago, I'm sorry, not Chicago, New York, this year, to earn him a spot on the Olympia stage, there was a tremendous improvement in everything. And to top it off, he brought even better conditioning. Not to say that his waist was out of control, but he actually seemed to have tightened up in his midsection. Almost gives the illusion that his hips are smaller, which it's an impossibility because you want your bone structure is your bone structure. Whatever he's doing it right, and it's giving it that illusion. He has a lot of thick, dense muscle. Like I said, muscle maturity beyond his age. It looks like he knows how to bring conditioning. If he makes the improved type of improvements he made from his pro debut to New York, if he makes improvements along those lines going into the Arnold and the Olympia, he is extremely dangerous. It's a tough lineup, this lineup. That's why I'm giving him third place. But I'll tell you this, what I've seen of him so far, a year from now, we'll be talking about him battling for first place. Nick Walker third. Now we come down to Akeem Williams and Steve Kuklo. These are both big men. Steve Kuklo, I believe he was on stage in Texas, close to 290. He has height also. He's very wide. Carries a lot of muscle. He has good structure. He doesn't have any any weak body parts, but he doesn't really have any standout body parts. He's just complete. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you could have given the Texas show to him, and I don't think anybody would have had any arguments. He might have been edged out simply on conditioning, and I mean, it's nitpicking because he did come with good conditioning. Ian might just have had a little bit better conditioning. Nonetheless, I see him up here battling for first and second. Akeem Williams, over the last, he was struggling a little bit in previous years. Over the last year or two, more like 2 years, he's been consistently making improvements, show to show, with his physique and conditioning. He has all the muscle size you need. He just needs to bring the conditioning. One thing he has that hurts him a little bit, and I don't know what you can really do about it. Maybe in a few more years, it'll fix itself. But he has what we call thick skin, and as you age, skin tends to thin out more and more. He has thick skin, so even when he's conditioned and dry, he might not look as hard as some of the other competitors. Akeem Williams, Steve Kuklo, first and second. I'm going to have to go with Akeem Williams, second place. And it might come down to what I just mentioned, with his skin the way it is. It's hard for him to get that really dry, hard look, even when he's in condition. It's going to be a battle, but I have Akeem Williams in second, and that leaves Steve Kuklo for first. And like I said in the very beginning, I could be way off on this one because it really is a tough lineup. Sergio Oliva Jr. and Justin Rodriguez, they might surprise us. We don't know, but it is a tough lineup. And to come to an end of this video, to conclude this video, my top 5: first place, Steve Kuklo; second place, Akeem Williams; third place, Nick Walker; fourth place, William Bonac; and fifth place, Ian Valliere. Okay, might agree or disagree with what I've said here, with my picks. Either way, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Also, if you go to the description box, you're going to find some links there. There's a link to the Facebook Muscle Central page. If you have any questions, you can go there, DM me. I'd be happy to answer them. Also, you're gonna have links for Species Nutrition and Mr. Potts Protein. Click on both links, go to both websites, and check out all their great products. Once again, this is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.